Hey, Tony here, Random Ventures 2.0. Where are we at and what are we doing? Well, where we're at a Walmart. And what are we doing? We're gonna attempt to stay here all night. This is probably the closest I've ever been to their parking lot. Right around here, this corner, right around this tree. Oh, I gotta watch out, there's a car pulling in. Right around this tree is the gas pumps. Walmart is at the other end of the parking lot, so we're a little bit of a distance away. I have camped in this location before, but it's been way up there near the front entrance and back in the woods a little bit. Wasn't that risky, but we're gonna attempt to stay here all night without being seen or caught or chased out. All right, well, I'm hiding behind this tree here because the cars come across right below us. So this is the tree that I want to set my hammock up on, and that one right over there. The sun is going down, so we got to get busy. I did not bring anything to eat. Why? Because there's a Walmart right there. So I want to get my hammock set up, kind of stash things a little bit, and then as it gets a little bit darker, we're going to make our way out of the woods and then past the gas station, which does not close until 10 p.m. All right, well, if you're ready, here we go. So I do have foliage right along the edge, so that's gonna be good for us, but I gotta really watch my movements because when the cars pull into the pump, some of them are facing right towards us. So I'm gonna work my way back because I'm gonna hook the hammock up to this tree right here and then string it out across that one I was leaning up against when we started the video. All right, so it sounds like I'm talking really loud. I'm not. You're hearing me on the microphone, so I can keep my voice down and you can still hear me on the mic. All right, let's start with the hammock first. I don't have to put the tarp up tonight, which is a good thing. It's not supposed to rain, but I've got it along just in case. So tonight I've got the one wind hammock. It is the one that I use on a lot of stealth camps. I don't bring the other one for stealth camps, but this is my go-to. I've used this thing for years. I know a lot of people ask me, so Tony, what hammock is that you use? It is a one wind for those that want to know. And I do something different with the one wind hammock. I put a carabiner on the end so I don't have to run through the daisy chain. That way I can quickly deploy it. Just reach around the tree. Oh, that's a big tree. And then just click it into place. So much better than trying to thread it through. And I've got it all set up so that I can just put it up and then just go. I'm keeping an eye on cars. I don't think they can see me when they come around that corner because there's another lane that comes down and goes out that way, but they also come right in from over there. We'll probably see headlights throughout the night. All right, let's walk this out. So the idea also is when I looked at this, when I first got in here before I brought you along, I was thinking of running this way with my hammock, but anybody that looks up, I want to keep my profile small. So to do that, I thought I would go parallel, not parallel, I guess that would be parallel, I don't know. Parallel. Yeah, I want to run. So if someone looks up here, my footprint is very narrow if they can see in through the woods. I'm gonna have to manage my light pretty good. This one's gonna be a little trickier because there's people. There's a Walmart employee standing down there too. Okay, they went back in. It's the one thing I don't want is somebody to see me up here and we get busted before we even get started. Sticker bushes on the other side. All right, we're good. I think I'm gonna stay right there. All right, well, I'm gonna get the snake skin off of this. Now this hammock is the One Wind Airy 11. So it actually comes with the straps, the hammock, which is a double wide hammock, and the buckles for the buckle strap. All for like 69 bucks. It's the cheapest way to get into the woods, and it has this continuous ridge line that comes with it as well. A whole little package. The only reason I'm saying that is if you're thinking about hammock camping, it's the best way to go to get in, to give it a try. Yeah, I just added the snake skin and the underquilt, which this is the underquilt here. All right. And next up, let's give this a sit and see how it feels. One thing about the woods, it gets dark in the woods a lot quicker than, say, like if you were out in the field. All right, first sit. Man, I'm getting good at that. That's a good sitting hammock. Yeah, it is. So if you're wondering, this is one of the new t-shirts for Random Adventures 2.0. It doesn't say Random Adventures 2.0 on it anywhere. It's just one of my sayings. After my first cup of coffee, I said, that's a good cup of coffee. Yeah, it is, in my very first video. And someone mentioned on a live that I did after the accident when Lisa and I were doing the 3-hour live, someone said, man, I'd love to get a t-shirt with some of your sayings on it. So we got them. All right, well, should I lay down in it? Yeah. There's motorcycles coming in. Yeah, I just got to stay still for a second. Man, everybody's coming to Walmart quick. So the store actually closes at 10 p.m. and then after that, they are not open 24 hours, but they do have employees that are working all night long. Gas station closes at 10. We're good. And I think this profile here is perfect. Yeah, we're heading good. So I've got a table and a couple other things to set up. All right, I got to clear some of this wood out of the way. Get rid of all the tripping hazards. And then also make myself aware of eye pokers. This is an eye poker, so let me break that off. There you go. Good deal. Because you definitely don't want to get poked in the eye in the middle of the night. Okay, I got the area cleaned up pretty good. I do want to lay down in this just to make sure it's right. It's sat good. Let's make sure it lays good. Every time. The reason it feels the same every time is because this continuous ridge line, or I'm sorry, structural ridge line that runs between the straps and holds the hammock nice and soft so it doesn't squish you. And you always want to lay 10-4, so head at 10, feet at 4, not 12-6. But actually this would be 2-8. So 2-8 or 10-4, depending on which way you put your head. All right, well, and which way the camera's looking at you. All right, let me get that table set up. I want to get kind of everything set up while we got some light. Yeah, they're talking down there at the gas pumps. So I have this table here. It's one I've used in the past. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it set up. It's a little clankety clank. but it's got black legs, so it's nice and hidden. But you just kind of pull this out. They clip into these clips here. This is a Trexology table. Well, let me work on this because you don't need to see all this. Nope. Let's get to camping, right? This is all part of it, but there's parts you don't see all the time. It just snaps in there. So this is the frame. All right, let me get the top on it. Ta-da! So I thought this was a Trexology. My old one was a Trexology, but I saw this black one. It's a Rock Cloud. I don't even know if they're available anymore, but it was a good deal. All right, I don't know what I'm cooking, what we're eating tonight. We'll have to go in there and check things out. Maybe I don't cook. Maybe I just get something else. I did bring a way to cook because we gotta have coffee in the morning. All right, so tonight I'm also gonna pick the winner of the AZ Rock, the Arizona Rock that I found when I did that last camp, that thumbnail. That camp was a little while back, but we had the car accident. I've got the new Scooby-Doo 2.0, so we've got that, and that's what brought us here tonight. It's parked over by some tractor trailers that are in the parking lot. It should be good there. Nobody should bother it. We got plenty of security cameras around Walmart. I should know. They busted me once up at a different Walmart. All right, well, I'm gonna give it a little bit, and then we're gonna head on out of here and go into the store and see what we can find. Oh, I almost forgot. So that hammock, when you get the 1-1 hammock with the straps and the structural ridgeline, it does come with a bottom entry. For that $69, a bottom entry bug net too. I don't keep it on here because bugs don't like me. If you've been watching the channel for a long time, you know I may be positive blood. That's not the reason why bugs don't like me. Some people emit more CO2, but again, about that drawing, we'll do that later on tonight. All right, well, I think I just got to hang out here for a minute. I'll bring you back when we're ready to walk out of here. Okay, I've got my backpack hung up. Some people ask, Tony, what backpack do you use? So this is my Osprey. This is a 35 liter. I have a 55 liter, but that's put away right now for the winter. We're into our spring because we don't need as much gear. Yeah, gas stations. Got some cars in it. Like I said, they'll be there all night long. I'm gonna go ahead and walk out of the woods. I'm not too far in, but we gotta go back to go out because I want to get out of here while we still got some light. Go shopping. Nice thing is that we're just looking like we're taking a stroll because we have no backpack. So leaving it there, I think everything will be okay. Yeah, you can't even see it. So I wonder if those tractor trailers are going to be there all night long. But there's a little path right here. So just that quick, we're out of the woods. And we've got the whole corner lot down here. Yeah, so let me walk out of here. I don't want to be filming and making it look too suspicious. Not that I think anybody cares. I actually don't. I think it's a little bit more nerve-wracking for people doing the camping rather than the people that see you camping, like that car that's right there. Oh yeah, you can see the sun through the trees right over there. It's about ready to disappear. You can see it. It's just that little orange glow right back there. All right, let's get to the store. I decided to walk over to the gas station and take a look up into the woods. I don't see in there at all. So I think we're gonna be pretty good. So I'm standing at the back side of the gas station. Like I said, we were going to take a trip up, but right straight across there is our camp just inside the woods. Well, when I come in here, I always look at the meat section, to see what they got. They got some ribeyes right there. Yeah, they're looking good. Chuck roast. I made a chuck roast the other day, but we're not making a steak tonight. We're gonna find something else. So I don't know if they've been out of them, but I've been looking for the right sausages, the smoked sausages that I usually get. I've checked all week long, nothing. Oh, but I did eat these. These are good. The Rancher's brisket burnt ends. I've had those multiple times. They are delicious. I've had the bacon and cheddar, but something that I've eaten recently is the, right here. These are uncured Angus beef franks. Really good. Yeah, good price too. Expensive, but they are tasty. I think that works out to about $1.60 a dog, but they're probably the most juiciest hot dogs I've ever eaten. I just had those yesterday at the house. What am I gonna get? Let me figure it out, and then I'll let you know what I get. Okay, I am gonna get, so Old Trapper, when I was out in Arizona, I had gone to Walmart and I got some Old Trapper. They got some really good flavors here, but with me being carnivore, I'd love to have this one, but for a 1 ounce serving, there's like 5 grams of sugar. So I used to be diabetic. I'm no longer diabetic, so I avoid sugar, but I found their old-fashioned or Old Trapper zero sugar beef jerky. I think we're gonna have that tonight. I'm gonna grab the one behind it, and looks like it's got more in it. Oh, I'll put that one back. Okay, what else we getting? Okay, I am in the chip aisle. So, but I don't get chips. Pork rinds, so that's what I'm looking for. And it looks like I've had the Max before. I want to find one that I've not tried. I haven't tried their Great Value brand. Oh, there's a chili lime. All right, I'm going to check the back of the package and see what it looks like. Oh, looking pretty good. So 0 sugar and less than 1 gram of carb. All right, so we need a little crunch, so let's do our crunch with that. Okay, what else are we gonna get? Maybe that's it. I don't know yet. Well, that's it. I looked at the cheese, but it's too big. I don't want to eat that much cheese tonight because I don't want to keep it overnight. It is supposed to get down to 43 tonight, but yeah, oh well. I'll go to check out. I'll see you outside. We got some good purple sunset skies there. All right, so let's make our way back down towards the gas station and look for our opportunity to slip back into the woods. I've been standing down here by this light post. I don't want to walk up there just yet because all the vehicles leaving. So I've been standing here for about 15 minutes. I don't look obvious, do I? No, not obvious at all. I think I'm gonna wait for this truck to go and that one truck over there at the pump, and then I'm gonna make my break. I didn't want to wait too long, but I walked up to the top here because the woods are getting dark and I don't have my headlamp with me, so I need a little bit of light to navigate back to the hammock. I'll see you once we get over there. Like I said, we're not far in at all. Yeah, it's nice that the street lights have a little bit of, or the parking lot lights have a little bit of light coming through. Yep, I found it. As you can see how close we are. It'll be going like that till at least 10 p.m. Alright, I'm going to sit down in the hammock for a little bit, and then I'll bring you back once we're ready to eat. Okay, it's 9:30, so they don't have much longer, and that'll be closed. So this whole corner will kind of die down. I don't know if you can get gas after hours. I don't think so, but I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out as the night goes on. So the parking lot lights are coming in. I've got it on low light right now. But one of the advantages of being on the dark side of the woods is that with the parking lot lights, they shine off of the leaves on the other side, so it kind of makes it dark inside of here where you can't really see in past the foliage because of the lights hitting the foliage. Yeah, as you can see, they're lighter and darker right there. So that gives us an advantage over if we were having a light on in here. So we're just hiding in the shadows. All right, so let's get to that picker for the, it's the first time I've ever done a picker, comment picker, but we're gonna do that. I'm gonna climb back on the hammock and I'll start getting it all set up so we can do that. So I grabbed the piece of quartz. So this is a milky quartz. I was showing it on my video about which one we're gonna do. But one of the neat things is with the light shining on it, I'm gonna put a light behind it. And you can see it kind of, the light goes through it. It looks pretty cool. Yeah. But this is a piece of milky quartz that I got out in Arizona. So on that video, I said, put your, in the comment section, comment AZ rock. So this is the rock. Somebody's gonna win it, and I am gonna do the picker right now. I got my little light on. I got it on low. I still don't think anybody can see us. So I've got the picker up, and we're gonna enter our video. Now this is the video where I slept next to a giant cactus. And then we're gonna filter, keyword filter, AZ rock. And we're gonna go ahead and pick a random comment. Oh, I like random. All right, here we go. It's a thinking. Oh, here we go. We got it. So Paul Puglia 8480. Congratulations. So what you want to do is send me an email, randomadventures927@gmail.com. Let me know your information and how I can get it to you. So I will mail that out. Oh, that was a lot of fun. That was actually easy. I've always wondered how to do that. So, all right, Paul, there's your comment there. You commented AZ rock. Perfect. All right. Well, I'll post this in the comments as well. The winner of the drawing. So about the rock, real quick. So I had it in the car, and after the accident that the Subaru got totaled, I actually went over with Dr. Anthony, so that's Land or Lake, with Rachel and Anthony. So Anthony was my doctor, and he took me over to the junkyard to get all of my gear out of the car and into his truck. And then his wife, Rachel, took me up to get a rental car. But I had the rock in the floorboard of the passenger side, all three of those rocks that I had. And I believe the other two were they were, can't think of the type of rock. Granite. Both those were granite. One was like a rosy granite and the other one was a speckled granite, black and white. You can see the rocks there at the end of that video where I slept next to the giant cactus. But all three rocks were on the passenger side floorboard. And as we were cleaning out the car, I was like, oh my goodness, I got to grab these rocks. So got the rocks, got them into the truck, make sure they were safe. So they have traveled from Arizona into Texas through the accident. So that's a special rock. It lived through the accident, and so did I. All right, so make sure you reach out to me. We'll give it plenty of time. All right, that's it. So I'm gonna break into my what do we got there? What did I even buy at the store? Oh, that's right. It's been so long. We bought the steak. What is it? Old Trapper. That's right. The Old Trapper beef jerky and our pork rinds. Okay, well, I'll bring you back in a minute. Congratulations, guys. So this is the zero sugar. I guess I've gotten it. I found it out in Arizona, but all Walmarts carry it. I found it out there, loved it. Bought it again on my way home, and then ate that whole bag over a course of about a week. And then when I saw it in the store and I was thinking of something to eat, I thought, well, we're gonna have this. That way I ain't gotta cook. But look at that jerky. Oh, it's good. Zero sugar. And it's not real hard. You know how some jerky can be real hard to chew. This isn't. Oh, that's delicious. Yeah, it is. So we're gonna snack on that. And what I really want to try are these pork rinds, these chili lime pork rinds. A little bit of a spice with the chili. When you're stealth camping, you don't want stuff that makes loud crunches. And pork rinds crunch loud. Come on. Open. There we go. Okay. I want a different one. There we go. So the pork rind. I don't know if you've ever had these before, but zero carbs, and it's all protein. So what's a pork rind? Fried pig skin. They call it something else too. I don't remember the name of it. Yeah, I forget. That's not on here. This just says pork rind. Okay, chili lime. First time for this too. See what I mean? Crunchy. Ooh. You can taste the lime, but also the chili. That's got a little bit of a spice to it. I don't eat spices much anymore. I used to eat Tabasco sauce by the spoonful, teaspoon, a full teaspoon. Used to eat it that way and swish it around in my mouth. But ever since I got away from eating all spices pretty much, except for I'll have turmeric and every once in a while pepper with the turmeric. But mainly I just do salt. And I had my blood test the other day and I was very low in sodium again. So I guess when I was on the road traveling, I didn't eat as much salt as what I should have. So I just had the blood test the other day and my salt was very low. So, and also I was very dehydrated. I don't know, with everything that had gone on, I got very, very dehydrated. Because I wasn't drinking enough water on the trip either. But I have been hydrating for the last week, so I'm feeling good now. That reminds me, I better get my water out and start drinking. All right, another taste. Oh, they are really good. All right, well, I'm gonna enjoy these and more jerky and just hang out. And watch the cars go by. Yum. It's just after 11 o'clock and the gas truck just pulled in. He just parked. I guess he's going to be filling up the tanks. I did check on it, so you can fill up after hours at the gas pumps. At 10 o'clock it turns into self-serve, or I mean, you can't go in because they're closed, but you can do everything right there at the pump as long as you're paying with a card. But yeah, he's going to be there a while. So that's the gas truck right there. This person doesn't have, just came in and went right around the gas pumps, but it should just be employees left right now. All right, he's gonna shut his tractor trailer off and get to pumping, filling up the tanks. So I'm gonna climb back over and just sit there and listen to him do that. You know what? I might just go to sleep. Yeah. Because it's getting late and I'm getting tired. He's getting out of his truck now. He's walking around it. Okay, we're gonna sit here and be quiet. There have been a lot of tractor trailers coming in to make deliveries while he's been sitting there filling up the gas tanks. All right. Well, talk to you when I'm ready to go to sleep. All right, he's just walking around. Huh. Okay, I am in the hammock. There's cars driving by. I don't know. Walmart's closed. Maybe it's some employees coming in late. But yeah, it's all right. Well, so far this has been a great camp. Very peaceful, uneventful. He's still filling up the tanks out of his tanker truck. So I think I am gonna go ahead and say lights out. I don't expect anything to happen throughout the night. I think it should be pretty peaceful. But if it's not, I will certainly bring you back. Alrighty. Well, I'm looking forward to coffee. What kind of coffee are we having? Oh, I got to set up the time lapse. All right. Well, I'll do that a little later. Hopefully I don't forget. But it's supposed to be clear skies in the morning, so maybe we'll get a real good time lapse. I don't know how good it'll be, but we're going to give it a try. All right. See you in the morning. Good night. Lights out. Hey, birdie, 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 birdie. Good morning. So, I fell asleep last night. Oh man, it was so comfortable. I said I was gonna set the time lapse up. I didn't set it up until the sun was just about ready to come up over there, and I set it up. So it wasn't much of a sunrise. Maybe it was. I didn't see the footage yet. But the birds are chirping. The gas station's going already. It's about time to get up. But this was such a great spot. I didn't say anything last night, but 4 years ago, I did a camp right up there. It was the 50 days after my stroke, and I had my daughter Rachel dropped me off in the parking lot. I snuck into the woods, did a camp. I fell a lot, but I did it. And the next morning, I was picked up in the parking lot by my wife, and I had tears in my eyes because I did it. It was such a sense of accomplishment. I can't even talk this morning, but it was amazing. So this spot's got a lot of meaning to me, a lot of memories, and a lot of hope that you can do it. You know, because I sat out there and I was so just amazed at that I had overcome something that I thought was devastating. You know what I mean? Maybe you don't know what I mean, but yeah. But I did it, and I sat right over there. And I went into the gas station that morning, and I got a cup of coffee. And that light post that we stood at last night before we snuck back into the woods, I had my backpack leaning up against there in the morning and drinking the coffee, waiting for my ride. Yeah, 4 years ago. Almost to the day. All right, well, enough jibber jabbering. I better get up. It's getting busy, and I got to get some coffee. All right, here we go. Okay, there you go. Morning coffee. First sip. Now that's a good cup of coffee. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Salute. I'm loving it this morning. Very peaceful. Like I said, even though we're right next to the parking lot, right next to the gas station, the amount of traffic that's this morning is really minimal. Sure, it'll get busy later, but it's about 8:35, so I'm gonna sit here, enjoy my coffee, pack up, and then I'm gonna say goodbye to you and get on out of here. But first, I'm gonna take a second sip of my coffee and just relax. All right, again, cheers. All right, there you have it. We came, we found, we camped, and we conquered. Yeah, so another stealth camp in the books, another one at Walmart. You know, I should string together all my Walmart camps and put out a trilogy or something like that of all of them that I've done. But we did not get busted. We didn't get chased off. So mission complete. Good job. Glad you came along. I want to say thanks a lot for coming along. Remember, it's just one adventure at a time. And if you can't get out and camp on your own, keep coming along with me. I really do appreciate it. I think we have an awesome time every time we come. I hope you do too. Until next time, remember, it is every Thursday night there's another camp. It's going to be either a stealth camp, lounge around camp. I don't do too many of those. A car camp, because we got new Scooby-Doo. So I'm going to go back to the car, and I'm going to show you the car on another video. So stay tuned. It is my dream Subaru that I've always wanted, and I think you're going to like it. But until next time, you have a great week and even an awesome weekend. Alrighty, Tony 2.0. Still people pumping gas this early in the morning. Well, it's not early anymore. It's getting late. All right, I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.